Hey, wait a minute. I think I see something.
I see it too, BJ. What is it?
I don't know.
Huh?
That song you were singing reminds me of a story. Yeah, Arana, everyone. That's how they say hello in Tahiti. Oh, it's a beautiful tropical island I've just visited, Juan. I heard a wonderful story about the sea there. It's called The Fisherman and His Wife. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Like a story.
Once upon a time, there was a fisherman who'd fished all day and he hadn't caught anything. Suddenly, he felt a tug on the line. And he reeled out a shiny fish. But this was no ordinary fish. No, no.
Please, let me go,
Said the fish.
I'm really an enchanted prince.
Fish can't talk. You must be an enchanted prince. So the fisherman let the fish go. The fisherman went home to the tiny, old, run-down shack where he lived with his wife. Didn't you catch anything? She scolded him.
Only one fish, he said, but it was enchanted prince, so I let him go.
An enchanted prince? Why didn't you wish for something? She said.
What would I wish for? We have all we need.
Said the wife. This shack is tiny and old. Go back and ask the fish. Tell him that I want a nice house with a pretty garden all around. And since you let him go, he will be happy to grant my wish. So the fisherman went back to the sea and he called.
Little fishy in the sea, please swim up and talk to me. My wife has pushed me out the door to come and ask for something more.
The fish popped up.
Why do you call me?
He said,
My wife wants a nice house with a pretty garden all around.
go home, said the fish. Your wife has her wish. And sure enough, the fisherman went home to a nice house with a pretty garden all around. But soon, the wife wanted even more. This house is too small, she said. Go back to the fish and tell him I want to live in a big castle with tall, tall towers.
This is a nice house. We have all we need,
Said the fisherman. But he went anyway, as his wife demanded. He went back to the sea and he called,
Little fishy in the sea, please swim up and talk to me. My wife has pushed me out the door to come and ask for something more.
What is it now? Said the fish.
My wife wants to live in a big castle with tall, tall towers.
She shall have it, snorted the fish. The fisherman went home to a big castle with tall, tall towers and lots of servants to bring them everything they wanted. But still, the wife wasn't happy. Go back and tell the fish that I want all the land around the castle as far as the eye can see. The fisherman was sad.
Good wife, we have more than we need.
Go, she shouted. And the fisherman went back to the sea and called,
Little fishy in the sea, please swim up and talk to me. My wife has pushed me out the door to come and ask for something more.
The fish was very angry.
What do you want now?
He said,
My wife would like to have all the land around the castle as far as the eye can see.
well, let me tell you something, said the fish. I am a prince and not a fish. You've come to me for every wish. Now learn a lesson here indeed. Don't ask for more than what you need. And the fisherman went home. And what do you think he found?
What?
Oh, the beautiful big castle with the tall, tall towers, and all of the servants were gone. And the fisherman's wife sat in the tiny, old, run-down shack that they had shared for many years. And that is where they live to this very day. The end. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Stella, for telling us such a super-duper story.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I must be going. Now. That's how they say goodbye in Tahiti. I'm off to tell more stories. I'll see you soon. Toodles.
Bye-bye, Stella. Take care now. Come back soon.
I like Stella's story about the fisherman and his wife.
It was a good story, Jason, and it taught us not to wish for more than we need.
Oh, hey, everybody. That story gave me an idea for what we could play next. See if you can guess what I'm doing.
I don't know. Throwing a baseball?
Nope.
Flying a kite?
Uh-uh.
I know, fishing.
Oh.
You're fishing.
Right, man, you guessed it.
Oh, maybe we should all go fishing and see what we can catch.
Whoa!
Oh, boy. Let's go fishing, everybody.